Virgin Mary, the mother of all those who are infirm, healed of the sick, health of the sick, and the comfort of those who are afflicted. The seek her intercession that through her guidance, she may lead our sick brothers and sisters to her Son Jesus, the ultimate physician for body and soul, and then we inspire all doctors and nurses to be our Father, the love of our Lord Jesus Christ, under Pontius Pilate, was crucified by the Mary.
And facility transformations. Okay, so we have a whole day ahead of us, but we're not going to hold you here the entire day. We just hope the memory of us bringing together this new partnership lasts you more for the rest of the coming months and the coming years. Okay, so again, welcome everyone. I'm Cecil Fernandez, Business Development Head for VRP Medical Center. I'll be your moderator for this morning. And to start the ball rolling for our program, we'd like to call on for our opening remarks the prime mover and the President and CEO of VRP Medical Center, Ma'am Virma Vergel de Dios.
Thank you, Cecil. Good morning to all our esteemed guests and partners. To Mr. Antonio Go, Chairman of the Equicom Group, Mr. Christian Argos, Maxicare President and CEO, Dr. Erlinda Cuseco, Maxicare Medical Director, of course to our VRPMC Board of Directors, who are here, Dr. Norma Ona, of course, Dr. Rosario Gabriel, Mr. Bonnie Vergel de Dios, our Deputy Medical Director is here, Dr. Eileen Javier, and our Administrator, Mrs. Veronica Garcia. Of course, I can see that we also have our consultants from VRPMC, and our esteemed honorable guests from the BPO call center industries, partners, friends, a glorious and pleasant morning to all of you. VRP Medical Center has been a key healthcare provider for its patients and patrons for the almost 45 years. We have continuously driven ourselves to excel in doing what we do best, and that is to heal our patients. Notwithstanding to say that our strategic location, highly trained and renowned physicians, and caring, compassionate staff is all fundamental to our core mission and vision of serving our fellow men. Key to this thriving dynamism of service is our HMO partners, and a key partner has always been Maxicare. Maxicare has been critical to our hospital's growth and fundamental development in providing healthcare to our larger scale. They've been especially instrumental in this exponential growth, which we are currently enjoying. The establishment of the Maxicare wing is a clear testament to Maxicare's and VRP Medical Center's commitment to providing easier, unhindered access to healthcare. Premium facilities, premium service, premium administration at a more competitive price point. This channels further Maxicare's and VRPMC's efforts in desiring to serve better and to serve more, especially you who are our industrial partners. I know Maxicare will be presenting later several key messages to their presentation, which I am sure everyone is looking forward to and would really appreciate. So today, we begin a new chapter of our strengthened partnership, a much deeper sense of mutual cooperation, a partnership that is guaranteed to bring you the best and the most advantageous in addressing all your healthcare needs. So please, this is a day of casual pleasantries and dialogue with your partners. Get together with your partners at VRPMC and Maxicare Healthcare. Once again, thank you, dear partners, for gracing us with your presence, and welcome to VRP Medical Center Maxicare Wing, where you're always a VIP. So, a pleasant good afternoon and a good day.
Thank you, Ma'am Virma. Truly inspiring words. And just to go through what she said, a new chapter begins today. Alright? So, as we move on, also with the welcoming remarks from our partners, of course, is the chairman of the Equicom Group, Mr. Antonio Go.
Good morning, good afternoon, doesn't really matter. The important thing is good day. This is Burma Brazil, then Dios, President and CEO of VRPMC, partners, clients, my colleagues, and friends. Thank you for being with us this morning. Maxicare is proud to be associated with, let me try to pronounce this, Victor Potenciano Medical Center. We've been doing business with you for many years, I think 25 years and counting. We are committed to make this a better marriage. We have invited some of my quality clients, as you mentioned, but we also have a group of companies here. We witness this milestone of deeper relationship for many more years to come. Our group are in three major industries. We're in healthcare, we're in banking and finance, and IT. Please feel free to contact them. They are all committed to service you to the best of abilities, especially the Vice Chairman, Burma, my challenge to you is to keep all Maxicare members healthy, especially me, as I want to do more business with you for the next 25 years. After that, my grandson will take over. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Go. All right. Yeah, just to continue the lineage of service. Yeah. Okay. So we now move on to the part of the program we're in, where VRP Medical Center is and what VRP Medical Center has to offer. Just get this. Okay. VRP Medical Center is a part of the Mount Grace Hospitals. Okay, Mount Grace is actually an affiliate of the United Laboratories. We seek to create a nationwide network of hospitals located in key geographic areas. Actually, we now have presence North Luzon, Metro Manila, and South Luzon. And we actually look forward to expanding that network even Visayas and Mindanao. Committed to Unilab's legacy of trusted quality healthcare, relevant care to the unique requirements of the communities, and value for money. And of course, the primary goal of Mount Grace, which VRP Medical Center is a part of, is to provide better access to better health for key customers and stakeholders. VRP Medical Center is a private, ISO certified, 10th floor, multi-specialty tertiary level hospital with a now 220 bed capacity. Okay, we'll get to that later. VRP Medical Center, we serve patients basically and largely from the residential and industrial sectors of Mandaluyong. Okay, Pasig, Makati, Marikina, Quezon City, and the nearby province of Rizal. Our corporate values is cooperation and teamwork, accountability, respect, integrity, nurturing, and good governance. Anagram, caring. Okay? A lot of hospitals claim to have the best technologies, the best modalities, the best of everything. We pride ourselves in caring for our patients. Generations have come before, and generations still continue to come. All that is because of the key quality healthcare given by the employees and staff of VRP Medical Center. Our service certifications, actually this ISO 9001, 1401, and BSOH SAS 18001. This is for environmental management. And 9001 hours quality management procedures. We are also awarded by PhilHealth as a center of excellence. Okay, so there are those hospitals who just do the regular, run-of-the-mill dynamics. We adhere to international standards. VRP Medical Center has gone through several years of transformation, as you have probably seen from our lobby below, including some of our rooms, again, thanks to Maxicare and the Maxicare Wing Initiative. Our hallways are pretty much going to look seamlessly like this, and our information kiosks are all upgraded, all to create that homey, environmental feeling of welcome and care. Okay. We have even revamped our website to actually make it more patient intuitive and customer oriented. As you all may very well know, this is what we look like now, and we're actually finishing everything. Okay. Now, in terms of the services that VRP Medical Center has to offer, we cover a varied specialty and subspecialties in the major fields of medicine. This includes internal medicine, pediatrics, OB/GYN, emergency medicine, and surgery. So this includes everything from diabetes, cardiologists, nephrologists, neurologists, everything. The whole gamut, we have it here at VRP Medical Center. Our catheterization lab is where we do, of course, our angiograms and angioplasties. Okay, we normally do them every day. Our laparoscopic surgery for minimally invasive procedures. Our breast clinic to address, of course, the rising concerns in breast ailments, and of course, oncological procedures to address breast concerns. Our CT scan is one of the most modern in the country, as well as our MRI scan also is one of the most modern in the country. So in terms of diagnostics and modalities, we have it here at VRP Medical Center. This is one of the most recent purchases that we made, the bone densitometer. It's located actually in our nuclear medicine department, wherein it addresses the severity or extent, of certain illnesses into the bone systems of the patients. Our heart station addresses common cardiologic concerns. Our ultrasound section is also one of the most modern in the country, addressing our ultrasound procedures. Our radiology department as well. Our respiratory care addresses medical concerns, of course, like and it does several tests like pulmonary function tests and some of the more modern respiratory addressing procedures available. Emergency medicine, we pride ourselves in having one of the most responsive emergency medicine departments in the country. Our standard response time for every patient that comes in through our doors is 3.45 minutes. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. That's our standard. Okay, so when it comes to emergency, due to our key location, we have mastered the treatment of giving emergency service. Our complete line of laboratory and blood bank services, so there are literally hundreds of them. So everything that a Maxicare patient needs, we have it here. Geriatric care services for our senior members. And of course, the endoscopy and minor surgery center. This is key as it does outpatient surgical procedures. So in terms of the benefit limit of the patient, it actually gets from them less, okay, than you would rather normally spend for an OR procedure. Our diabetes, obesity, and nutrition center, and yes, I will be a patient of that soon. soon. Our healing and balance center, this is Dr. Lianes, the chief for healing and balance center. Actually, we want to keep our call center agents performing at their optimum level. And this is one of the reasons why we actually put up the center, is to address these key medical concerns. Our hearing and balance center. Our hemodialysis center, of course, for kidney patients. Women's Healthcare Center is a comprehensive healthcare center for women. Breast ultrasounds, mammographies, OB/GYN concerns. Actually, to address this is because based on our survey and based on our current records, is that more than 60% of our patients are actually women. So to address this, we have put up the Women's Healthcare Center. Our Neurophysiology Center, of course, to address neurophysiological needs. And our Oncology Center was a multi-specialty, multidisciplinary approach in treating cancer and oncology patients. Our Physical Medicine and Rehab Center is one of the most well-equipped. Actually, we have a lot of clients from common athletes, PBA teams, and other celebrities. Our Stone and Prostate Center also addresses ESWL procedures, so we can have them all be done here. Our Vision Center is not an optical shop. It's actually a vision center that addresses vision from its fundamental medical case. Okay, so cataracts, myoma, hyperopia, etc. We can all have them addressed here. Our integrative medicine is one of our more recent centers. Yeah, this is Dr. Pan, and he's actually doing a cupping procedure. This is the rave now for athletes. You know, like you would normally see Michael Phelps with welts on his back because of these procedures. You know. Other amenities and updates, of course, we have partnered with MedExpress as our outpatient pharmacy and recently partnered with Sodexo as our key dietary partner. We have added 43 rooms from last year. Actually, we started with 178 to address the burgeoning number of patients coming to us. We actually had to expand the hospital by 43 rooms. Just to give you a brief background, this is what the hall would look like, all seamless. There, of course, different floors would have different color palettes, all addressed to create that calming effect to the patients. Okay, the rooms will be pretty much similar to this. Of course, even pa rin yung Maxicare wing. It's on another level. There are no dandelion, allergens. Okay. Now, all floors we're looking at having to be finished by end of September this year. Okay. So everything, including our ICU, our pediatric wards, our pediatric units, everything will be finished by September 2017. So by end of September, everything will have been finished. This is, how it looks now. Pretty much, and by end of September. Okay lang, yan ang yung sunod. Sure. Okay. After all the hard work, the reconstruction, the revitalization of the entire hospital, what do you do? Do you rest? Do you rest? No. Let me present to you our vision for VRP Medical Center in the next coming years. We will be putting up a 15-floor VRP Medical Center tower right beside our existing building. Okay. For February next year, we'll have our official groundbreaking, and this tower is meant to house several clinical departments, specialty units, whatever we can. Another Maxicare floor, perhaps. Yes, sir. We can place the Maxicare thing here. Yeah, that whole thing there. All right. So just another perspective. So it's going to be 15 full floors. It's a brand new building. It's going to supplement our existing building now. Again, this is to address the growing number of patients we have here at VRP Medical Center. Our core value has always been to care for our patients like family. Okay? That's why what I mentioned a while ago, generations have come before them and generations still continue to come. All because of that familial care. Okay? So thank you very much for VRP Medical Center. We hope to see more of your patients enjoying our facilities. Okay? So we now move on to the introduction and an ADP, as I understand, Sir Christian, no? Sir Mr. Sean Argos, President and CEO, Maxicare Healthcare Corporation.
Medical Center board members, the senior management team, the staff, to our vice chairman, to our group chairman, Mr. Antonio Go, our vice chairman, Rene Buenaventura, our management team from Maxicare, partners, brokers, clients, welcome and good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. VRP has been an institution. Since I was a little kid, I used to pass by EDSA on the way to school, and this is something very memorable to me. And as an institution, we are very, very honored and privileged to be working with VRP-MC and inaugurate our Maxicare wing today. Maxicare celebrates its 30th year today, and 25 of those 30 years has been in partnership with VRP-MC. Today, we jointly serve 2,500 members every single month, whether for inpatient confinements or outpatient consultation or laboratory services. With our partnership, it is our goal to serve even more patients, because one thing we have in common with VRP-MC is the aspect of caring. You see that in our brand, Maxicare, and it is also a core value, the value proposition of VRP-MC. So the objective of the Maxicare wing is to deliver more value for patients who pick the best provider. VRP-MC is our third Maxicare wing, but it is the newest and most fully featured. For members who choose VRP-MC and to choose to stay or have their procedure in any of the Maxicare wing rooms, our members can be assured of better outcomes, better cost, and a better patient experience. Because at the end of the day, we want patients to recognize who the best providers are. And our Maxicare wing and our partnership is a testament to that, partnership which delivers the best experience. So like Mr. Go said, the challenge really is how do we serve our patients better? And with this partnership, we are definitely going to execute on that. And my challenge also to our Maxicare team is to make sure that all our rooms are full. And more patients come to VRPMC, and as they build their new wing, we can have more floors. Because we know that if we have a better partnership at the end of the day, our members get the best healthcare possible. And that's really the mission of Maxicare and VRPMC. We want the premiums paid to us to be spent in the most efficient manner to make sure that patients get well, get better, so that they can enjoy their lives. So again, thank you very much for joining us today. We're very excited to launch this after several weeks, of tireless work, and we're finally on this day, and we look forward to having more and more of our mutual members come here and enjoy the services of VRPMC. Thank you very much and good afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Sean Marcos. I think they're about to play your. Moving on, I know it's that time of day, so to officially close our program for this morning is the Medical Director for Maxicare Healthcare, one of the pillars of the HMO industry. But you've been around, and you eventually come back home. Dr. Linda Joseco.
I do not like the sound of that you've been around. But with age comes wisdom. So you see wisdom here. Anyway, thank you very much for the presence of all of you, our dear friends and colleagues, our hospital friends, our doctors, our account members. One of the greatest Jesuit priests of our time, Father John Patrick Delaney, was one of the first parish priest of UP Diliman. I'm not from Ateneo, but I'm from UP Diliman, thank God. And Father Delaney was way before my time, but I've heard about him, I've read his writings, I've read his sermons. He was a great writer and a great priest. But to him has been attributed this quote: "The impossible things we do easily, the difficult things we do easily. The impossible just takes a little bit longer." We have been through the difficult times. My colleagues in Maxicare know this, no? But we have overcome. And now we are on our journey towards perfection. And we would like to encourage and to ask our friends in the industry, both our providers, our doctors, and our dear accounts and members, to continue the journey with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Linda. Truly a pillar of the industry. Okay, so that just about brings us to the end of our program. We've actually prepared a sumptuous lunch for everybody, but please get to roam around and interact and collaborate with your partners. from VRP Medical Center, and from Maxicare Healthcare Corporation. And of course, Agricom. Okay. So I bid everyone adieu. A pleasant day in healthcare. Thank you and good afternoon.